anyway. Once you start working out, you'll be more in tune with yourself, especially when it comes to calisthenics. You'll be closer to God. You're outside, you're breathing natural air. It'll start being a little bit different where you'll get to a point where you spiritually get closer to God without you really noticing it. Some people don't notice it quick enough, but eventually they'll realize it when they see that something else is missing. They get the money together, they get their fitness together, they'll get everything together, but they're still missing something. It's that thing that they're missing. And some people are blaming on all types of things. But I guarantee you get closer to God, you'll realize that was the missing key. And that's kind of what I went through a little bit, man. Fighting it everywhere, man. Got my body together, making money, got the lady in my... But sometimes it's just that feeling like you're not doing what you need to do. So it's a feeling. So, and that's one of the things, that's one of a good feeling. Now, there's a whole other thing where it's bad feelings, and that's another masculinity thing. But that feeling that you're not having God in your life, that's true, man. And I'm going to keep speaking about it. And don't get it misconstrued. I know that the platforms are not playing some of my videos because I talk about God a lot. And I know it's getting pushed away. I know it's not getting pushed through the algorithm because I'm talking about them. But honestly, I don't care because I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. That's all that matters is I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. The message will get to the certain people. Message will get to them. So that's all up to you guys. But salute to y'all coming through, man. Like I said, we just did the dips. We did the chin-ups. Wait 45 seconds. Now we do the dips. We're going to do the overhead. Shout out to Teddy. Yeah, right? Putting the grass in the building. That's what I'm talking about. All right, we got 15 seconds. We're going to roll. We working. Not playing around with it, man. Be the man that you dream to be. Stop waking up every day saying, I'm going to do it. And don't do it, no. Wake up every morning and say, I'm going to do it and didn't do it. You've been saying you're going to work out. When you going to do it? You've been saying a lot, I'm going to start working out. When you going to start doing it? Now, I'll never lie and say I didn't do the same thing. I did. I'm going to start working out tomorrow. I'm going to start eating right tomorrow. I was there, and that mindset landed me in the hospital. Not trying to scare you, I'm just telling you a real story. Me procrastinating, not getting closer to God, and not eating correctly and working out landed me in the hospital. Not saying it's going to happen to everybody, but it's a possibility. So let's go ahead and start it up. I got the clock running, so you want to keep the time rolling with this one. You keep it rolling, keep on rolling. And I forgot to add, after you complete those 4 exercises, you want to wait a minute after that and then to do the 4 exercises again, okay? If you don't understand, hit that rewind, or go ahead and just continue to watch me and you'll write it down yourself. You pick it up. All right, you feel me? Give me that salute. Let's go ahead and start it up. Get 12 of them. 12. So you're pushing up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way up. And that look good. We'll get rid of this because I can hear it going off on the mic and I want the audio to be as crisp and clear as possible. So we're going to get rid of this. I don't know. So now, we're going to go this way and I'm going to show y'all. We're going to get the close grip. Now, you don't want it so close when you're doing the chin-ups. You can, but this is not how we're going to do this time. You can have them close so much that you touch a pinky to pinky. But have a little bit out. I like to go like an inch out instead of just coming so close. I like having an inch out, but they all hit your biceps, but it's hidden in different spots. So if you go a little bit wider, sometimes you hit the inside. You come a little bit in, sometimes you hit the outside. It all depends on the body and depends on your hand placement on what part of the biceps that you want to hit. So today, what I'm going to do is just switching it up. I've done all types of, hand grips, but today this is what I chose to do. Appreciate y'all. So here, I like to imagine it's pinky to pinky, and then I just go about an inch between each other. Just sizing up. That's kind of like an inch. It might be, it might not. Let's go ahead and get it. We're getting 10 of them. Squeezing the biceps every time. Because with that move, you got 45 seconds. Because with that move, sometimes people don't know how to create that good mind to muscle connection, and they're hitting a little bit of their back as well. So you have no choice but to hit back, of course. But you primarily want to fight to hit your biceps as much as possible. So do your thing. So we go, like I said, 45 seconds. Then we go to the next round. And then after that, then take a minute. So just playing with the rest times. You got to be able to play with each one just to confuse the body. I've talked about this a lot on my channel. You have to confuse your body. Your body is a very smart organism. Yeah, I said organism. It is. So let's roll again. We got 12 dips again. As you see, we're doing a lot of tricep movement because what people don't understand is how I talked about people that just want to curl all day, every day. Your arms consist at least 2/3. That's what I think. Yeah, I'd be wrong. Y'all put in the chat if I'm wrong. Your arm consists of about 2/3 of your arm is tricep. So you do a lot more tricep work than bicep work. Trust me, it's going to work in the end. So we're going close with the first time I learned this was from Hannibal Buress. Shout out to Hannibal. Hannibal for king. If you're a calisthenics junkie, then you know about Hannibal. He's the king of this. He's been doing this a long time. He taught a lot of us youngsters how to really get into calisthenics. There's one thing I learned from him was these close grip, overhand pull-ups. And I tell you, when I started doing these, I felt it a lot more in my biceps, and I felt it a lot in my forearms. After doing 10, 12 sets of these, it was like my forearm, I couldn't even grasp anymore because I realized my forearms were getting worked so much that they were becoming sore. So that's how I be able to grow my forearms. With calisthenics, we're doing these. I don't do no forearm work really with weights. All my forearm work is really from calisthenics. You could do some weights with forearms, but that ain't my style. So let's go ahead and get it. We're gonna do 10 of these. How many times a week do I work out? A minimal of 4. I work out a minimal of 4 days a week. So it all depends on the program that I'm on. I have different programs. I have straight calisthenics. I have calisthenics and weights. I have mainly calisthenics and just some minimal weights. I have just weights. It depends on what program I'm on. But I can tell you this, if I'm doing just strictly weights, I'm definitely going to be resting a little bit more to them 4 days. Just because of the tension and the pressure that you put on your body with them heavy weights, I need a little bit more rest. If I'm doing just straight calisthenics, I can go almost basically 6-7 days a week because it's still stress on your body, but it's all natural movements. These movements are natural, man. When you're pushing, I'm simulating me pushing up at 70 years old, getting up out of the chair. Sometimes I got to use my arms. I'm bodyweight squatting, I'm getting out the chair, pushing my legs up, boom. When it comes to chins, never know I got to pull myself up somewhere. I got to pull here, you got to pull. It's all pulling my body weight. So it makes it more natural where I don't need as much rest when I'm doing calisthenics. So you try it out. I guarantee if you get into the groove in the movement of calisthenics workouts, because you're on Calisthenics Workout Complex, you're going to understand that you don't need that much rest when it comes to calisthenics because calisthenics is a natural movement. You're naturally going to be pulling yourself. So it's your body weight. Get used to it. Look good. We got a minute. We're going to roll again. There's a workout that I do. We do maybe minimum of 12 to up to 20 sets of these. So it depends on what number you do. But I want you to get into a groove where it doesn't matter how many reps you're doing or sets. Try to get to a point where you get at least 500 reps. That's why I named this video Building Big Forearms, Biceps, and Triceps for 500 reps because 500 reps is a good benchmark. It challenges your mind. It pushes you to almost, in some instances, some people a limit. And it's one heck of a workout to get that blood rushing, heart pumping, so you can continue to live by the motto of this channel, to live long and look good, man. Appreciate y'all. All right, so we're gonna roll again. Then we on set 3 or 4, one of them. We're gonna go ahead and start it. We're gonna do another one. We got the chins. If you're just coming through and just seeing this live or this clip or this video, what we're doing is we're building big arms, including the forearms, the triceps, and the biceps. It's the 4 exercises. We break it down. We do 10 dips. Right after 10 dips, we go right into the chin-ups. As close, real close grip. We wait 45 seconds. After 45 seconds, we do another 12 dips. And then we go straight into the handlebars. What I call is the overhand chin-up. It's not a dip. You're a man. Stay strong. Have everything locked in. When I'm doing the dip, everything is locked in. Now, I'm not the tallest guy, but still these dip bars are short. So I got to be able to lock in my legs. Now, sometimes I usually don't. I like to move my legs a little bit, but everything's in order. They have a purpose. So I'm not worried about moving my neck. Everything is locked in. So I'm here, I'm locked. I'm here. And the only thing is that I'm trying to move and trying to push is with my triceps, my shoulders, and a little bit of chest. That's what we're trying to work here. So when you're here, I need y'all to actually push. Don't play around with it. Push. And be confident in your muscles. A lot of people are stronger than what they really are. They don't understand their strength until something happens. Like people don't understand like the adrenaline thing. Like they get into the fight, and people fight, and they throw and they hear, and they hit somebody. It's like they hit them with more force than they actually think it was because they think it's adrenaline and they don't know how to control it. No, you can control it. You can do the same thing when you're working out. Be knowledgeable of your strength. Don't be afraid of it. Some people will cry when doing calisthenics and say, I can't do dips. I'm going to try to sound like them. I can't do dips because I don't have a dip bar. That's how they sound. I can't do dips because I don't have no dip bar. You know, the soul boys. Man, before I had the money to even get something like this, even though shout out to them, I got this for free. In that contradicting, but I had this for free. Shout out to them. The link is in the in the description. Yo, wonderful equipment right here. Shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all. I ain't gotta say the name. You just go ahead and click the link because different bylaws when it comes to these platforms. But before I even had this, I would take 2 chairs in my apartment. I put them together, pull my knees up a little bit, and I would dip. Boom. I ain't had no money, man. I started off this calisthenics game with no money. No money when it comes to calisthenics. I was pushing the same exact way, just like that. And eventually, you'll progress. You start making more money. You can get to a gym and do your thing. And then eventually, you'll buy more equipment for your house, man. It's all about progression when it comes to being a man. That's how you can tell all these lessons that I usually talk about is either going to be 2 ways when I talk about on this channel. It's going to be progressing you to be more of a man in masculinity, or getting you closer to God. Either one of them is going to be wonderful. Because honestly, you get closer to God, you're going to read that you're supposed to take care of your body, so you can go to calisthenics or working out anyway. Once you start working out, you'll be more in tune with yourself, especially when it comes to calisthenics. You'll be closer to God. You're outside, you're breathing natural air. It'll start being a little bit different where you'll get to a point where you spiritually get closer to God without you really noticing it. Some people don't notice it quick enough, but eventually they'll realize it when they see that something else is missing. They get the money together, they get their fitness together, they'll get everything together, but they're still missing something. It's that thing that they're missing. And some people are blaming on all types of things, but I guarantee you get closer to God, you'll realize that was the missing key. And that's kind of what I went through a little bit, man. Fighting it everywhere, man. Got my body together, making money, got the lady in my... But sometimes it's just that feeling like you're not doing what you need to do. So it's a feeling. So, and that's one of the things, that's one of a good feeling. Now, there's a whole other thing where it's bad feelings, and that's another masculinity thing. But that feeling that you're not having God in your life, that's true, man. And I'm going to keep speaking about it. And don't get it misconstrued. I know that the platforms are not playing some of my videos because I talk about God a lot. And I know it's getting pushed away. I know it's not getting pushed through the algorithm because I'm talking about them. But honestly, I don't care. We're doing 10 to 12 dips depending on your level, beginner, whatever. We're going to stay with 10 dips, 10 to 12. You're going straight after, right after that, go to the chin-ups. Chin-up bend all the way down. I'm not necessarily worrying about going all the way up. It's your preference. I got needs that I wanna meet and goals. You pick what you want to do. We're doing about 10 of those. Then you're gonna wait 45 seconds. After 45 seconds, we're gonna do another 12 or 10 to 12 dips. Then you're gonna do overhand pull-ups or chin-ups. It's all me to explain those, man. I just call them the Hannibal Burrises. Hannibal for kings. Y'all know the GOAT. Shout out to him. Overhand, about an inch away from each hand, and you're pulling. That'll be able to get the brachialis in the forearms. With this workout right here, you'll be able to get a complete arms, complete strong arms. Like, you feel me? So let's go ahead and get it. We got the dips. Let's go ahead and roll. With the dips also, I'm gonna teach y'all a little bit on the dips before I go into the next exercise. I know I'm about to get into it, but this is a full workout. I've been doing workouts for a while, but there's also tutorials as well. Stop leading your dips with the movement of your body. Meaning, this is how you guys are doing your dips. Well, not you guys. Some people are. They're doing a lot of movement, like a fish in the water, which I don't understand. I need you to only focus from pushing that muscle, getting that push on it. You gotta practice sometimes. You never know. Like somebody, you gotta have that push. So people probably don't feel confident in their pushes, and they're doing everything but pushing the right muscles. So they're doing sometimes dips in there. I don't know what this fish thing is. I've seen it before. It's like this right here. What? That's not a dip. Stop doing that. Stop it. Show you again what they be doing. This is what they do. These guys are doing the dips, and I don't know what they're doing. It's not a dip. You're a man. Stay strong. Have everything locked in. When I'm doing the dip, everything is locked in. Now, I'm not the tallest guy, but still these dip bars are short. So I gotta be able to lock in my legs. Now sometimes I usually don't. I like to move my legs a little bit, but everything is in order. They have a purpose. So I'm not worried about moving my neck. Everything is locked in. So I'm here, I'm locked. I'm here. And the only thing that I'm trying to move and trying to push is with my triceps, my shoulders, and a little bit of chest. That's what we're trying to work here. So when you're here, I need y'all to actually push. Don't play around with it. Push. And be confident in your muscles. A lot of people are stronger than what they really are. They don't understand their strength until something happens. Like people don't understand like the adrenaline thing. Like they get into the fight, and people fight, and they throw and they hear, and they hit somebody. It's like they hit them with more force than they actually think it was because they think it's adrenaline and they don't know how to control it. No, you can control it. You can do the same thing when you're working out. Be knowledgeable of your strength. Don't be afraid of it. So be more confident in your muscle. That's what I call it. Confidence in muscle. So when I'm here, I'm not giving up. I'm here with it. Everything's locked in. I'm here. Boom. Only thing that's moving my elbows. Everything else is locked. Every once in a while, I may move my legs. It's because I'm trying to, get a little bit of abs in there. Everything else is locked. Shoulders not moving up and down. My neck is not moving. Everything is locked in when you're doing a dip. Be purposeful with your movements. Every movement should have a purpose. So, meaning your legs have a purpose. Your shoulders have a purpose. Chest have a purpose. Everything is moving, aligned, and one. Okay? That makes sense. Give me that salute. And I appreciate you. Glad you guys are rocking with me today. Trust me, it means a lot. Hit that like as y'all coming. Taj is a thug today. I'll talk about it a little bit. One of the people in my chat, they talking about it. So they talk about when your girl start looking at, this is gonna be good. Good nutrition, gonna help you get more veins. When you see more dudes with veins, a part of it could, because I'm not I have a doctoral in body functions, of course. A little bit of just awareness. I'm a certified trainer, and just years of learning. Veins, very good. Shows a good sign of health. Blood is flowing through. And it shows most likely that my body fat is down and I have more muscle. So we want to get to a point where you're decreasing your fat. So the more muscle you build, the more fat you'll the more muscle you build, the more fat you can burn. For every pound of muscle, it can burn 3,500 calories. 3,200. I'm sorry. Is it 32 or 35? Fact check me in the description. It's been a while since I opened up that book, but I know it's 32 or 3,500. So when you break down all that fat down and that muscle increases, you have no choice but your body just pushes away that fat. So practice and trying to get more muscle as possible. And adding more muscle does not mean that you're just lifting a heavy weight. No. Tension builds more weight. I can build tension all day if I just do dips like this and just do this so slowly. This is far more difficult. Look at shaking. Now I'm getting to the point when I'm shaking. I'm trying to go as slow as possible. That's tension. With that just right there, doing 3 of those, is gonna create way more muscle than you just want to all right, I just want to bench press 225 once. Me doing this and doing body weight, I guarantee you at the end of the day, I'll grow more muscle than you, because your body reacts to tension. Your body doesn't know that it was 225 pounds when you bench press. It just knows it's just weight. All it knows is tension. Your muscles can't read numbers on those plates. All it knows is you're giving it tension. Puts it in a stressful mode where it has to break down those fibers. Then it grows with proper nutrition, proper sleep. It's not rocket science. It's not at all. But let's go ahead and get it, man. Let's get these dips. Let's move with the dips. Look good. Here we go straight to the chins. About an inch away, we're gonna pull. Just need 10 of them. You're a beginner, try to do 7 to 10. Yeah, more intermediate advanced, 15 to 20 on how you feel. But today I'm doing 10. That's how I'm feeling. Let's go ahead and get it. Nice and smooth with it. Pull. Every single time. Sometimes I like to hold. Because if you're doing it too fast, sometimes you lose that mind or muscle connection. You're just trying to use any muscle to try to get yourself up when you're doing a pull-up or a chin-up. Slow down every once in a while so you can feel the muscle. Trust me. It'll work in the end. Salute, the sun's starting to go down, like I said, but we'll get up. All right, 5 more seconds, we're gonna go again. We got dips, and then we got overhand chins. That's what I call them. Get them forearms. Go roll again. Look good, look good, look good. You all right, Teddy? Teddy's my main man right here, man. You can't grow your height. I'm sorry. I mean, they're starting to do all the surgery with the knees and all that. I'm talking about something obtainable. Maybe making more money, maybe getting closer to God, maybe improving on your physique. The things that are tangible as a man. When they start doing that, it could be 2 things. 2 things. It could be 2 things. One thing, she's just blatantly disrespectful. Like, oh, shawty, dang, you ain't got to do me like that. You can want me to improve, but you ain't got to compare me to another dude. That could be one thing. Or the 2 thing is, she might be right. Comparing it, because that's maybe the only way that she can relay her message, that she maybe she cares about you and she wants you to do better when it comes to your physique. But if you hear that kind of comment, let me tell you one thing, one piece of advice. You should have got yourself together before you got with her. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of the advice I got for you, boss. If your girl is up there complaining about your physique, that means that either 1, you were in shape before, when you first got with her, you were in shape and you fell off. And she can have a right. She does have a right. She has a right because just like you didn't marry you wanted to marry a girl that was in shape, and when you was with her, when you first met her, she was in shape but she fell off. You have every right to say that what's going on with you. That's not how you normally are. You got the right, and she has a right too, to say what happened. If that happened, she has every right to go ahead and critique you because you're the leader. I said it, you're the leader. You're supposed to be the leader. You're supposed to be the one that's in shape and teach her. And then keep it up. Yeah, I know being in shape forever is going to take a lot of hard work. It is. It's not meant to be easy. Probably one of the hardest tasks you could ever do is staying in shape as long as you can. I'm not saying it's easy, but I'm saying that's the whole point of you being a man, sir. You being a man because it's the hardest. It's hard being a man. So what? Buck up. Grow some kahunas and get the shape. So you might be right, boss. You might be big. If she talked about it, if she talked about you being big, that means you might be big. You need to do something about it because that's not the person that she met. In some instances, she want to see you do better. How about that? Because what most women don't say because they don't want to feel like they're too visual, because women are visual. Don't let that BS tell you when women be like, I care about his feelings, and I care about this was inside, and I care about just his character. That's a lie. They do care about that stuff, but they lying to you if they don't care about the physical. They lying to you. You have all the money in the world. You can, case in fact, because I'm a godly man, you could be godly to the bone, and that's awesome. Be godly to the bone. Praise him all day, every day. I'm not stopping that. But also, you should be able to be attracted to your husband, and you be attracted to your wife. That's how it is. You still want to be that dude that she still want to rip your clothes off because you are a man of God and you look good at the same time. There's nothing wrong with that. They don't talk about that. Not saying that it's a must, but it's a bonus. You want to be able to show that you just take care of your body. Because if you just take care of your body, that still shows that you're listening to what God said. Because the main product of you just eating right and just exercising just a little bit, your body's going to look better than 70 to 80% of men, period. You ain't got to have the biggest arms. I'm not even the biggest guy. Don't let this camera fool you. I'm not the biggest guy. Everybody has seen way bigger guys than me. No diddy. No diddy. Way bigger guys than me, but it's not that. It's just that I do a few pull-ups and push-ups and I just eat correctly. It's not really hard. Me trying to get into a bodybuilding competition, oh, that would be hard. Me trying to be the biggest dude when I come through that gym, that's hard. What I'm doing is not really hard. So when you think times are really bad, just know that you was built for that. You ever heard that saying, I'm built for this? That's what he means when he says that, hey, if something comes at you, I've already built that inside you. I built that faith. I built that strength inside you. You can build that. Just get closer to me and we can get over this hump. That's what he means to that. And the last part, there's 3 different exercises. Like I said, this video, this live stream is mainly going to be dealing with back thickness. I think back thickness is one of the missed, I would say, physique attributes that calisthenics athletes really miss. We love pull-ups, we love dips, we love push-ups, handstands, all of that. But I think calisthenics athletes really miss the importance of having a thicker back rather than just having it wide. And then get out and do it yourself. I don't want this generation is getting to that point where men are getting so weak. I like talking about this because the men are the leaders. And I'm gonna keep on talking about the men. I don't care about what the women are doing. I don't care what the women are doing. The women are doing are just effects of how messed up we are as men. 7, come on. 8. One more each side. And look good. Legs, they feeling like noodles. But you don't quit with it, man, you know? I said I was gonna come out here and get a workout for you guys, so we did it. Keep on working with it. About 5 on each. We're doing our muscle ups, burpees, and pull-ups. There's a tri-set right here. Back-to-back exercises to create that set, and we're doing sets until it gets dark outside today. Got about an hour of work. Let's have some fun, man. Hit that like if y'all rocking with me. We got the good old burpee. Let's go ahead and get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait about 5, 10 seconds. You roll into them pull-ups. Thank Lord that I'm breathing air right now. I'm still moving. Thank God for everybody that come through for this live, for this workout. Thank God for bringing Taj in my life and her building what we need to build, and for her being the best moderator out here. It's real talk. Some water before we go ahead and get the next set. Salute to y'all coming through, man. Salute, salute. Almost slipped last time. I got to make sure the water get up off my hands. Oh, that wind feel good. Need that. Appreciate it, God. See how you pray to him and all of a sudden that relief come? All love, y'all. Look good. That's on fire, man. That's what we want. Very well. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, Mr. Reynolds. Blessings. Thank you for your motivation. No, thank you, sir. Thank you for coming through and supporting, man. It means a lot. It's always love. Always love. Set 17. We pushing, Taj. We pushing. Join the membership, man. Taj letting y'all know. Join the membership, man. Let me get my dog some water, man. He's sitting by the bowl. Hold on a second. Thirsty boy? I love it, man. I like this part of the workout because it goes around it, because this is where people quit. My hands start shaking. The grip is getting looser and looser. The calluses are getting rough and sore. So it's harder for me to grab onto the bar. But it's the best feeling. I can't explain it. My lady, she in the chat. My lady, she in the chat of this live stream. She'll let you know. I was doing this before the camera got on me. She was in the park 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night, where I didn't want to leave because I just wanted to keep doing pull-ups. I wanted to keep doing squats, push-ups, dips. I just wanted to keep going because it's something about that pain that comes over, where it's just, she don't know it, and maybe she knows now. It's just my way of getting closer to God and exercising my body and praying with him. In between reps, I'm praying. I'm thinking about what I want to do. I'm thinking how I can praise God. I'm thinking how I could be able to better my life. I'm thinking how I'll be able to help teach my lady. I'm thinking about how I can be able to get closer to family. Thinking about how I can do better in business. Thinking how I can do better on this YouTube channel. It's my think tank. It's my brainstorming that helps me to be better every day. Some people may think it's weird, it's crazy, but everybody learns differently, man. I say don't knock it till you try it. See if you think better and you come up with better scenarios and come up with better ideas when you're working out. Let's see if it helps you. Try it out. You don't know unless you try. It certainly helps me. Helps me a lot. They used to want to be the biggest and the strongest. They wanted that. It wasn't just a small, minute group of men. It wanted to be all men. They was in shape. They took pride in what they ate. They took pride in being a leader. They took pride on the way they present themselves. They took pride in it. They did. They did. And some people will ask why sometimes I wear the socks with the flip-flops. Because there was a rapper, I forgot by the name. He said, if you want to be able to speak to certain people, you have to present yourself in that way. So I switched up the style a little bit, put the flip-flops on, not just because I'm in the house, but sometimes people can relate to somebody that's very similar to what they do in their everyday life. So you can take them from where they are, and then we can be able to build on that and be better. Where are we talking today, man? Listen, God, I've been talking to a lot to me lately, man. So we just talking it out today between getting these 500 weighted reps today, man. It's good. It's good talks, man. Good talks. We need this more. We need this more, man. This is not just a workout channel, man. It's a lifestyle channel. Look good. Set 11. Set 11. Sweating a lot today, man. Set 11, set 11. We're going down from 42 down. We already hit our goal for the day. This is extra credit. I like, because at this point, my back is so numb. And that's one of the best feelings, man. That you're pushing your body to the limits. I've never done this workout. This is a first for me. And I just chose to do it live so people can see it. That's what I mean when I say men don't have fear. You know, you have no fear of being in front of a crowd. You have no fear of what other people think. The chat, man. Hit that salute. Get these dips. Like I said, we're gonna stretch. And in that video, there are actually programs and exclusive for people that join the channel. So each one of these movements, even though most calisthenics movements are compound movements. Compounding meaning that you're working multiple muscles